Hello everyone, this is Afra Sultana, Assistant Professor in Triple Department working in ISL Engineering College. So today's class we are going to see the numericals on zero positive and negative sequence components of the currents. This is the part 2. So part 1 already we have seen in the previous class. So we are going to see a few more numericals based on the topic zero positive and negative sequence components of the currents. So, zero sequence currents will be what we have seen in the previous classes. IR plus IY plus IB when we are adding, uh, it is equal to IR1 into 1 plus A square plus A, IR plus IR2 into 1 plus A plus A square plus 3 IR0. So after adding all the three IR plus IY plus IB currents, we are going to get in red phase the value of zero sequence current as 1 by 3 into IR 1 by 3 times IR plus IY plus IB, or I naught is 1 IR plus IY plus I by IB divided by 3. So this is for zero sequence current. For positive sequence current, we have seen that IR plus AIY plus A square AB equal to IR1 into 1 plus AQ plus AQ plus IR2 into 1 plus A square plus A power 4 plus IR0 into 1 plus A plus A square. So it is 3 IR1. So IR1 will be equal to 1 by 3 times IR plus AIY plus A square IB. So omitting the subscript R, so I1 will be equal to 1/3 times IR plus AIY plus A square IB. Now negative sequence current, IR plus A square IY plus AIB will be equal to IR1 into 1 plus A power 4 plus A square plus IR2 into 1 plus A cube plus A cube plus IR0 into 1 plus A square plus A. So that is coming as 3 IR2. So IR2 will be 1/3 of IR plus A square IY plus AIB, or if you omit the R term here, so I2 will be equal to 1 by 3 times IR plus A square IY plus AIB. So we have to note down the following points when we are considering the symmetrical components in terms of phase currents. So first point is currents I1, I2, I0 will be symmetrical components of R phase. So because of symmetry of each set, symmetrical components of yellow and blue phases can be easily known. So treatment has been made considering currents. The method applies equally to voltages. Thus, the symmetrical voltage components of R phase in terms of phase voltages will be E0 is 1/3 of ER plus EY plus EB. E1 will be 1/3 of ER plus AEY plus A square EB. E2 will be 1/3 of ER plus A square EY plus AEB. So it is desirable to get ourselves with the following facts about positive, negative and zero phase sequence currents. So that is, first one is a balanced three phase system will consist of positive sequence components only. Negative and zero sequence components will be zero. Second one is presence of negative or zero sequence currents in a three phase system introduces unsymmetry and is indicative of an abnormal condition of the circuit in which these components are found. Third is vector sum of the positive and negative sequence currents of an unbalanced three-phase system will be zero. Resultant solely consists of three zero sequence currents, that is vector sum of all sequence currents in three-phase unbalanced system is IR0 plus IY0 plus IB0. Fourth one is, in a three-phase four-wire unbalanced system, magnitude of zero sequence components is 1/3 of the current in the neutral wire. That is, zero sequence current is 1/3 of current in neutral wire. In the absence of path through the neutral of a three-phase system, neutral current is zero and the line currents contain no zero sequence components. A delta connected load provides no path to the neutral and the line currents flowing to delta connected load can contain no zero sequence components. Fifth point is, in a three-phase unbalanced system, magnitude of negative sequence components cannot exceed that of the positive sequence components. If the negative sequence components were the greater, phase sequence of the resultant system will be reversed. Current of a single phase load drawn from a three-phase system comprises equal positive, negative and zero sequence components. So in the previous class, we have seen these numericals, that is prove that 1 minus a square by a minus a square is minus a, and second is 1 minus a by 1 plus a square is 1 minus a square. So what we have done here, it is in the form of a square minus b square. It can be written as a plus b into a minus b. So 1 plus a into 1 minus a, 1 minus a, 1 minus a get cancelled, 1 plus a by a. Now 1 plus a is equal to minus a square according to the property of operator a. So minus a square by a is becoming minus a. So similarly 1 minus a by 1 plus a square, we can write it as multiply and divide by minus a square on numerator and denominator. So its value will become as 1 minus a square. In a three-phase four-wire system, currents in R, Y and B lines under abnormal conditions of loading are as under. IR is 100 angle 30 degree ampere, IY is 50 angle 300 degree, IB is given 30 angle 180. Calculate positive, negative and zero sequence currents in R line and return current in neutral wire. So let I0, I1 and I2 be the zero, positive and negative sequence currents respectively of line current in red line. So I0 will be equal to 1/3 of IR plus IY plus IB. As they are given in polar form, because we have to do addition and subtraction in rectangular form, convert this polar to rectangular in your scientific calculator and add them. So we are going to get the value of I0 in rectangular form as 27.2 plus J 2.23, and in polar form it is 27.29 angle 4.68 degree ampere. Similarly, calculation of I1 and I2. Okay. I1 value is one third of IR plus AIY plus A square IB. A value in terms of polar is 1 angle 120 and A square value is 1 angle minus 120. All values are given. Convert polar to rectangular, add them, then convert rectangular to polar. Similarly for I2 also. And current in the neutral wire will be what? Vector addition of all these currents, that is IR plus IY plus IB. That is in rectangular form we are getting the answer as 81.6 plus J 6.7, and in polar form it is 81.87 angle 4.7 degree ampere. Next numerical. Currents in a three-phase unbalanced system are IR is 12 plus J 6 amps, IY is 12 minus J 12 amps, IB is minus 15 plus J 10 amps. Phase sequence is RYB. Calculate 0, positive and negative sequence components of currents. So here you can see the difference between the previous problem and this problem is that there we were given the values in polar, now we are given the values in rectangular. So our calculation has become little bit easier now. Okay, because we have to do now the addition. Okay, no need of conversion here. Direct values we are writing in the here. Zero phase sequence component IR0 is one third of IR plus IY plus IB. That is one third of 12 plus J6 plus 12 minus J12 minus 15 plus J10. So it is becoming as 3 plus J 1.33 amps. So first sequence component IR1 is one third of IR plus AIY plus A square IB. Substitution of all the values. See, in rectangular form A value is minus 0.5 plus J 0.866. A square value is minus 0.5 minus J 0.866. Okay. So add all the values in rectangular form. Convert them into polar form. Okay. Here it is not converted, but you can convert it. Okay. So 10.85 plus J 10.13 amps. The negative phase sequence components IR2 is one third of IR plus A square IY plus AIB. Add all this. So we will get minus 1.85 minus J 5.47 amps. Yellow phase. That was for R phase. So similarly calculate for Y phase. So zero phase sequence component is IY0, I is equal to IR0 is equal to 3 plus J 1.33 amps. Positive phase sequence component is IY1 is A square IR1, that is minus 0.5 minus J 0.866 into 10.85 plus J 10.13. So convert them into polar, multiply them, get the answer in convert the polar to rectangular and get the answer. Okay, as 3.35 minus J 14.4 amps. Negative phase sequence component is IY2 is AIR2, that is minus 0.5 plus J 0.866 into minus 1.85 minus J 5.47, that is 5.7 plus J 1.13 amps. Blue phase. Now we have to see it in B phase. Zero phase sequence component is IB0 is IY0 is IR0, that is 3 plus J 1.33 amps. And positive phase sequence component is IB1, that is A square IR1. Positive phase sequence component, we are going to get the answer as IB1 is A square IR1, that is minus 14.2 plus J 4.31 amps. And negative phase sequence component is IB2 is A square IR2, that is minus 3.82 plus J 4.34 amps. So the sequence voltage, next numerical. Sequence voltages in red phase are as under. ER0 is 100 volts, ER1 is 200 minus J 100 volts, ER2 is minus 100 volt. Find the phase voltages ER, EY and EB. Solution in the polar form, we can write ER0, ER1, ER2 as 100 angle 0 to 23.6 angle minus 26.56 and ER2 is 100 angle 180 degree volt. Adding them, but add them in rectangular form only. So ER is equal to a vector addition of ER0, ER1 and ER2. So it is in rectangular form 200 minus J100 converted into polar form to 23.6 angle minus 26.56 volts. Similarly calculate EY and EB. EY is ER0 plus A square ER1 plus A ER2. A square is 1 angle 240, A is 1 angle 120. See students, A square value you can take it as 1 angle minus 120 also or 1 angle 240, anything is same, okay. So add them in rectangular form, converted into polar form. Rectangular form it is minus 36.58 minus J 209.8 and polar form it is 213 angle minus 99.89 volts. EB is equal to ER0 plus AER1 plus A square ER2. So rectangular we are getting the answer as 136.6 plus J 309.8. Polar 338.57 angle 66.2 degree volt. Next numerical, 0 and positive sequence components of red phase are ER0, ER1 is given. If the phase voltage ER is 3 angle 0, find negative sequence component of red phase and phase voltages EY and EB. ER is vector addition of ER0, ER1 and ER2. So from this all values are given except ER2. So ER2 we are calculating as 0.5 plus J 0.866, that is in polar form it is 1 angle 60 degrees. And ER0 is 0.5 minus J 0.86 is in polar form it is 1 angle minus 60 degrees. So ER is over. Now EY, EB we have to calculate. EY is equal to EY is ER0 plus A square ER1 plus AER2. So it's after substitution of values, its answer we are getting as 3 angle minus 120 degree volt, and EB value is ER0 plus AER1 plus A square ER2. So its value is 0. Next numerical, current from neutral to ground connection is 12 amps. Calculate zero phase sequence component in phases. So we know that answer when we see the solution here. So we know that zero sequence components in all phases have the same value and that each component is equal to 1/3 the current in the neutral value. So therefore zero sequence current in each phase is 1 by 3 into 12, that is 4 amps. Next numerical, a balanced star connected load takes 90 amps from a balanced three-phase 4-wire supply. If the fuses in R and Y if the fuses in Y and B phases are removed, find the symmetrical components of the line currents before the fuses are removed and after the fuses are removed. So first one we will see before the fuses are removed. Before the fuses are removed from Y and B line, system is balanced and current in each line is 90 amps. IR is given as 90 angle 90 angle 0 IY. So only one current is given 90 current 90 amps. So what we can do, as this is a balanced system, we can take the angles for R, Y and B phases as 0, 240 and 120. Okay, so 90 angle 0 degree ampere, 90 angle 240 degree ampere and 90 angle 120 degree ampere. Since the system is balanced, it will have only positive sequence currents, that is negative sequence and zero components will be 0 in the three lines. So IR0 is as we can see here in the Y and B phases, fuses are there. So first one we should calculate without fuses, second calculate with fuses. So R, Y, B are the three phases, IR, IY, IB are the currents in the three phases. Okay. IR0 is equal to IY0 equal to IB0, that is 1/3 of IR plus IY plus IB. So this is coming as 0 amps and 0 sequence components in all the three lines are 0. So IR2 is now 1/3 of IR plus A square IY plus AIB, that is 0. IY2 is AIR2, that is 0. IB2 is A square IR2 and that is 0. So negative sequence components in three lines are also 0. It can be easily shown that three positive sequence components will have the following values. IR is 90 angle 0. IY is 90 angle 240 degree ampere and IB1 is 90 angle 120 degree ampere. After removal of fuses, when the fuses are removed in Y and V phases, system becomes unbalanced with line currents as under IR is 90 angle 0 degree ampere, IY and IB is 0 amperes. Sequence currents in the three lines can be found as under IR 0 is IY 0 is IB 0, that is one third of IR plus IY plus IB. That is one third of 90 angle 0 plus 0 plus 0, that is 30 angle 0 amperes. That is zero sequence current in each line is 30 angle 0 amperes and IR1 is one third of IR plus IY plus A square IB, that is coming as 30 angle 0 amperes. IY1 is A square IR1, so it is 30 angle 240 degree ampere. IB1 is A IR1, that is 30 angle 120 degree ampere. IR2 is one third of IR plus A square IY plus AIB, 30 angle 0. IY2 is AIR2, that is 30 angle 120. IB2 is A square IR2, 30 angle 240 degree ampere. So if we wonder how sequence currents can flow in the yellow and blue lines when fuses are removed in them, the answer is that these components do not have separate existence. They are only the mathematical components of the current which does exist. So current in the yellow line is 0 and this can be established from its sequence components. That is IY is a vector addition of IY0, IY1 and IY2. So 30 angle 0, 30 plus 30 angle 240 plus 30 angle 120. So it will become as 0 amperes. So similarly, it can be proved that sum of sequence currents in blue line is also 0. A three-phase four-wire system supplies loads which are unequally distributed in three phases. Analysis of current flowing in R, Y and V lines shows that in R line, positive phase sequence component is 200 angle 0 amperes and the negative phase sequence component is 100 angle 60 degree ampere. Total observed current flowing back to the supply in the neutral conductor is 300 angle 300 degree ampere. Calculate current in three line. So zero phase sequence current in R line is IR0 is one third into current in neutral wire, that is one third into 300 in angle 300 degrees, that is 100 angle 300 degree ampere. Positive phase sequence current in R line is IR1 is 200 angle 0 degree ampere. Negative phase sequence current in R line is IR2 is 100 angle 60 degree ampere. Current in R line is IR0 plus IR1 plus IR2. So when we add them and convert it into polar form, it is coming as 300 angle 0 degree ampere. Current in Y line is IY is IR0 plus A square IR1 plus AIR2. So that is coming as 300 angle minus 120 degree ampere. Current in B line is IB is equal to IR0 plus AIR1 plus A square IR2, that is 0 amperes. Next numerical, when conductor of a three-phase line is open, current flowing to the delta connected load through the line R is 10 amperes. With the current in line R as reference and assuming that line B is open, find the symmetrical components of line currents. So for R, Y and B lines, we are calculating the components, symmetrical components. So IR0 is 1 by 3, IR plus IY plus IB, that is 0. IR1 is one third of IR plus AIY plus A square IB, that is 5.78 angle minus 30 degree ampere. IR2 is 5.78 angle 30 degree ampere. Y line IR0 is 0 amperes. IY1 is A square IR1, that is 5.78 angle minus 150 degree ampere. IY2 is AIR2, that is 1 angle 120 into 5.78 angle 30, that is 5.78 angle 150 degree ampere. And for B line, IB0 is IR0, that is 0 amperes. IB1 is AIR1, that is 5.78 angle 90 degree ampere. And IB2 is A square IR2, that is 5.78 angle minus 90 degree ampere. So components IB1 and IB2 have finite values, although line B is open and can carry no net current. So sum of IB1 and IB2 is 0. However, sum of components in line R is 10 angle 0 degree ampere and sum of components in line Y is 10 angle 180 degree ampere. Three resistors of 5 ohms, 10 ohms and 20 ohms are connected in delta across three phases of a balanced 100 volt supply. What are the sequence components in the resistors and in supply lines? So this is the diagram having 5 ohms, 10 ohms and 20 ohms resistors connected in delta across the three-phase of balanced 100-volt supply. So our question is, what are the sequence components in the resistors and in supply line? Let us see the solution. Let the voltages across 5 ohms, 10 ohms and 20 ohms be ER, EY and EB respectively, and the corresponding currents in resistors is IR, IY and IB. These voltages can be represented by vector diagram as shown in the figure. So this is the figure for 8.8. This is the vector diagram showing ER, EY and EB. All three are displaced from each other by an angle of 120 degrees. This is the reference axis. So ER is minus 100 angle 0 degree volt, EY is 100 angle 60 degree volt, EB is 100 angle minus 60 degree volt. Current in 5 ohms is IR is ER by 5, that is minus 100 angle 0 by 5, that is minus 20 angle 0 degree ampere. Current in 10 ohms is IY is EY by 10, that is 100 angle 60 by 10, that is 10 angle 60 by 10 angle 60 degree ampere. Current in 20 ohms is IB is EB by 20, that is 100 angle minus 60 by 20. 5 angle minus 60 by minus 60 degree ampere. Sequence current in resistors. Zero sequence component of IR is IR0 is 1/3 of IR plus IY plus IB. That is 1/3 of minus 20 angle 0 plus 10 angle 60 plus 5 angle minus 60 degrees. So it is 1/3 of converting polars to rectangular. So minus 20 plus J0, 5 plus J 8.6 is 2.5 minus J 4.33. So that is coming as minus 4.17 plus J 1.44, and in polar form it is 4.41 angle 160.9 degree amperes. Positive sequence component of IR is IR1 is 1/3 of IR plus AIY plus A square IB. So IR is minus 20 angle 0, A is 1 angle 120, IY is 10 angle 60, A square is 1 angle 240, IB is 5 angle minus 60. So adding these and getting the value rectangular form as minus 11.66 plus J0. In polar form it is 11.66 angle 180 degree ampere. Negative sequence component of IR is IR2 is 1/3 of IR plus A square IY plus AIB. So IR is minus 20 angle 0, A square is 1 angle 240, IY is 10 angle 60, A is 1 angle 120, IB is 5 angle minus 60. Rectangular form we are getting the value as minus 4.17 minus J 1.44. Polar form its value is 4.4 angle minus 60.9 degree ampere. Sequence components of IY and IB can be found as IY0 is IR0 is 4.41 angle 160.9 degree ampere. IY1 is A square IR1, that is 11.66 angle 60 degree ampere. IY2 is AIR2 4.4 angle minus 40.9 degree ampere. IB0 is IR0 is 4.41 angles 160.9 degree ampere. IB1 is AIR1, that is 11.66 angle 300 degree ampere. IB2 is A square IR2, that is 4.4 angle 79.1 degree ampere. Sequence currents in supply lines. So now separately for all RYB lines we are going to find out the line currents. So line current in R line IR is IB minus IY, that is 5 angle minus 60 minus 10 angle 60 degree. Converting polar to rectangular, 2.5 minus J 4.33 minus 5 plus J 8.66. So answer is minus 2.5 minus J is 12.99. Converting it to polar, 13.22 angle minus 100.9 degree ampere. Line current in Y line, IY is IR minus IB, that is minus 20 angle 0 minus 5 minus 60. So rectangular form it is minus 22.5 plus J 4.33. Polar form it is 22.91 angle 169 degree ampere. Similarly in B line, the value will be IY minus IR, IB is IY minus IR. Rectangular it is 25 plus J 8.66, polar 26.45 angle 19.1 degree ampere. So zero sequence component of IR is IR0 is 1/3 of IR plus IY plus IB, that is 0 amperes, and positive sequence component of IR is IR1 is equal to 1/3 of IR plus AIY plus A square IB. IR can be taken as IB minus IY. See, this IR is IB minus IY is IR minus IB is IY minus IR. So IB minus IY, this can be taken as so IR1 is coming as 1/3 of A minus A square into IR plus AIY plus A square IB. So A minus A square is J root 3. This is the property of operator A. And IR plus AIY plus A square IB is 3 IR1. So IR1 is 1/3 of J root 3 into 3 IR1. That is J into 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Sorry, 3 gets cancelled. So it is J root 3 IR1, that is J root 3 into IR1 value is minus 11.66 plus J0. So it is coming as 20.2 angle minus 90 degree ampere. Negative phase sequence component of IR is IR2 is 1/3 of IR plus A square IY plus AIB. So we are going to get this value as 1/3 into A square minus A into IR plus A square IY plus AIB. That is A square minus A is J minus J root 3 and IR plus A square IY plus AIB is 3 IR2. So IR2 is 1/3 of minus J root 3 into 3 IR2, that is minus J root 3 into IR2. So in rectangular form we are getting this value as minus 2.5 plus J 7.2. In polar form it is 7.62 angle 109.1 degree ampere. So we have the formulas for relation among sequence components in the phases and lines. So IR1 is J root 3 IR1, IR2 is minus J root 3 IR2. Next numerical. A delta connected load is supplied from a three-phase supply. Fuse in the B line is removed and current in the other two lines is 20 amps. Find the symmetrical components of line currents. Let us see the solution. Let R, Y and B be the supply lines. When fuse in the line B is removed, the various line currents are IR is 20 angle 0 degree ampere, IY is 20 angle 180 degree ampere, IB is 0 ampere. In R line, IR0 is 1/3 of IR plus IY plus IB, that is 1/3 of 20 angle 0 plus 20 angle 180 plus 0, that is 0 amps. IR1 is 1/3 of IR plus AIY plus A square IB. That value after substitutions we are getting as 10 minus J 5.77, that is 11.54 angle minus 30 degree ampere. IR2 is 1/3 of IR plus A square IY plus AIB. So after substitutions 10 plus J 5.77 and in polar it is 11.54 angle 30 degree ampere. Now similarly for Y and B lines we are calculating. For Y line IY0 is IR0 is 0 amperes, IY1 is A square IR1, that is 11.54 angle 210 degree ampere, IY2 is AIR2, that is 11.54 angle 150 degree ampere. For B line IB0 is IR0, that is 0 amperes, IB1 is AR1, that is 11.54 angle 90 degree ampere, IB2 is A square IR2, that is 11.54 angle 270 degree ampere. Next numerical. Three impedances of 5 minus J10, 6 plus J5 and 3 plus J15 ohms are connected in star. Two red, yellow and blue lines of 3300 volts, 3 phase, 3 wire supply. Phase sequence is RYB. Calculate the line current IR. Let us see the solution. So this is the case of an unbalanced 3-phase star connected load supplied from a balanced 3-phase supply. Since the phase sequence is RYB, VRY is equal to 3300 angle 0 degree volt. VYB is A square VRY, that is 3300 angle 240 degree volt. Let VR, VY and VB be the voltages across impedances are in RYB phases respectively, and IR, IY and IB is the resulting line currents. So VR minus VY is VRY, VY minus VB is VYB, and IR plus IY plus IB is 0. So we are getting these values as 3300 plus J0, 3300 into minus 0.5 minus J 0.866. So IR0 is now IY0, IB0, that is 0 amperes. And this is a diagram showing RYB phases connected in star. And here resistance and cells and in inductance and capacitances are connected and their values are given. Okay. VR is 5 minus J10 into IR, that is 5 minus J10 into IR0 plus IR1 plus IR2, or 5 minus J10 into IR1 plus IR2. VY 6 plus J5 into A square IR1 plus AIR2, and VB is 3 plus J15 into AIR1 plus A square IR2. Subtracting the two equation from one equation, we are going to get the value as 3300 is 3.67 minus j 2.3 IR1 plus 12.33 minus j 12.7 into IR2. And subtracting 3 from 2, Vy minus Vb, we are getting minus 1650 minus j 2858 is equal to 15.8 minus j 2.8 into IR1 minus 18.84 minus j 12.8 into IR2. So after solving fourth and fifth equations, we are going to get IR1 and IR2 as 134 minus J65 and 95 plus J141 respectively. IR will be equal to IR1 plus IR2, that is 134 minus J65 plus 95 plus J141, that is 229 plus J76. In polar form, after conversion, we are going to get this value as 241 angle minus 180 minus 18.4 degree ampere. Next numerical, a star connected load consists of three equal resistors of 1 ohm resistance. The load is assumed to be connected to an unsymmetrical three-phase supply. Line voltages are 200 volts, 346 volts and 400 volts. Find the magnitude of current in any phase by the method of symmetrical components. So this is the diagram. In this we can see RYB are connected in star and the resistance of each resistor is 1 ohms and it is a balanced supply. This is a phasor diagram or vector diagram of VRY, YB and VR voltages. Let us see the solution. So this is the case of a balanced star connected load supplied from an unbalanced three-phase supply. Since the vector sum of three voltages is 0, this can be represented by three sides of a triangle as shown in the figure. So this is the diagram in which we can represent the voltages. So when we refer this figure, we can write that 2 square is 1 plus 1.75 cos theta square plus 1.75 sin theta square. According to Pythagoras theorem, that is hypotenuse square is equal to adjacent square plus opposite square. Okay, that is 4 equal to 1 plus 1.75 square into cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 into 1.75 cos theta. So after solving, we are going to get the value of theta as 90 degrees and cos alpha is 1 plus 1.75 cos theta by 2, that is 0.5, and alpha equal to cos inverse of 0.5, that is 60 degrees. As the phase sequence is RYB, therefore various line voltages are VRY is 200 angle 180 degree, that is minus 200 plus J0 volt. VYB is 346 angle 180 degree minus 90 degree, that is 0 plus J346 volts. VBR is 400 angle minus 60 degrees, that is 200 minus J346 volts. Current in any phase or line is equal to phase voltage divided by resistance in that phase. So line current IR is 200 angle 180 by I into root 3, that is 115.47 angle 180 degree ampere. Line current IY is 346 angle 90 degree by 1 into root by I into root 3. So 199.77 angle 90 degree ampere. Line current IB is 230.94 angle minus 60 degree amperes and IY. So sequence components in red phases IR0, IR1 and IR2. So according to these formulas, we are going to get the value of IR0 as 0 amperes, IR1 is 176.3 degree minus 169 degree ampere and IR2 as 66.58 angle 30 degree ampere. Thank you everyone for watching the video. I hope numericals are clear to everyone. Watch the video from start till the end. And give your attendance in the comment section, all of you. So give the comments only after watching the video, students. Thank you for watching the video.